Hello and welcome to Press TV's news analysis. Coming to you from Tehran, I'm Marzi Hashemi. Thanks so much for being with us. Well, more bombings, deteriorating security, and an increase in civilians being killed by Western forces. This could describe the situation in Afghanistan, but this analysis is about Iraq, and it describes the volatile situation in that country 8 years after the U.S.-led invasion. And with the presence of 47,000 U.S. troops still in Iraq, security continues to be a challenge. Iraqis still claim that U.S. troops have killed civilians, with the latest case involving several Iraqi civilians being killed on Friday. Now, the question many Iraqis are asking is, when will this nightmare ever end?
American troops have killed several more Iraqi civilians. The dead included a tribal sheikh and his family members. The U.S. military said the attack in the village of Rafayat in Salahuddin province targeted a wanted insurgent. But local officials say the raid targeted a family with no ties to insurgent groups. The operation has sparked angry reaction from local leaders. They condemned the attack as a massacre of civilians. The Rafayat killings came shortly after another violent incident involving American troops in Iraq. This time, U.S. Special Forces abducted a man in Kut, southeast of the capital Baghdad, destroying several vehicles and causing damage to nearby houses. All this some 10 months after the U.S. officially declared the end of its combat mission in the country.
Operation Iraqi Freedom is over.
The U.S. military has kept nearly 50,000 troops in Iraq. And now Washington is putting pressure on Baghdad to extend the presence of its troops beyond the December 31st deadline. Iraqi cleric Muqtada al-Sadr has already warned that his men will take up arms if American troops stay.
Sayyid Muqtada al-Sadr has furtherly said we will not leave our weapons if the Americans stay in Iraq after 2011.
Back in 2007, U.S. President Barack Obama promised to withdraw all American troops from Iraq by the end of 2009.
There is no military solution in Iraq, and there never was. I will begin to remove our troops from Iraq immediately. I will remove 1 or 2 brigades a month and get all of our combat troops out of Iraq within 16 months.
But like his several other promises, including that of shutting down the infamous Guantanamo Bay prison, Obama once again failed to keep his words. The U.S. has built a Vatican-sized, bomb-proof embassy in Baghdad's fortified Green Zone. For many, the 42-hectare compound, which is the largest embassy building in the world, is more than a diplomatic mission. It looks more like a military base with its thousands of personnel in diplomatic suits. Nearly 48,000 American troops have been killed in Iraq since the 2003 invasion. And the U.S. has spent nearly $800 billion taxpayer dollars for the unpopular war. However, only time will tell why Washington has put so much at stake to stay in Iraq.